And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. YouTube doesn't love me for this and never will until you're famous for some reason. They just want to, you know, make you wait to get that fame. I know. So that's alright. I see people watching it later. That's fine. These are just updates, folks. I'm not no famous YouTuber, you know. I'm here just doing my thing. I just want to update y'all. I think you saw the GoPro adventure. That was a test. Because the original GoPro I had to put in a box. I'm tired of explaining the old channel. If you don't know about it, don't matter. So, anyway, I'm going to basically be using this GoPro for video for a while. Yeah, my phone took a dump. Why are you using a phone? Why don't you use a Canon G6? Because I don't care. Maybe I'd like to have more than one thing on the phone. You say, well, you can't answer a phone call while you're filming. You're right. But I don't like to have separate things. I like to film, turn off Do Not Disturb, and then go to that. Even out in the woods, trying to think about the cell phone. Like, hey, nobody's perfect. Everybody has mistakes and figures it out. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm not doubting. I'm down nobody. You know, I'm not here for that. I'm here for my channel and trying to figure it out. But I got a lot of things I want to do, and I'm branching out into areas like I never did before. And this is going full steam. You know, so it's going to be rough in the beginning, I know that, but it's going to be worth it because it's going to be something I want to do. This is what I want to do. I want to do YouTube. I'm not looking for loads of cash, just enough to pay the bills. Say, what about a girlfriend? It's just another part of me. Folks, I don't know if I'm ever going to have a steady girlfriend and get married. I'd like to. I'm working on it. If you must know. I'll be in with another deep down inside. Ooh, yeah. Deep down inside. What? Let me get in there. But yeah, I want happiness. And I realize sometimes you have to let go more than you want. And that's up to you what you define letting go is. Follow God's way, you'll be alright. That's what I say. Yeah. And you can't go wrong, but people don't want to follow. The money says in God we trust, yet what do we follow? That's what I ask you, you know? What do we follow? You know? Anyway, how y'all doing tonight? You know? Are you ready for the weekend? Are you having a good time? You know? I've looked at the messages people have put or comments, you know, and I take them all to heart. I answered one about the video with the up the nose. I get it, man. I already know that. I'm trying my hardest. Now, I know I didn't do that in the video at the beach, but whatever. Here on out, I'll hold the camera right here. So that way you see this here, not up the nose. I get it. You know, and other things. Not the ridiculously long videos, because no one seems to like those, except for the live stream. I realize that. I realized something about the live stream. You got to gauge that right. Since I'm doing my style, and not video games, for example, people want to see either new or where you already been, you know, that more in-depth stuff, so to speak. I get it. Takes time. You know, I had an original channel that got banned, and I'm tired of talking about it. But that was just a test channel. And I tell you what, I learned a lot from that. Man, I couldn't even go to sleep. I was not used to, you know, Carpetbagger, I give that little chubby fat bastard credit. And I say it just like that, whether he likes it or not. Report me to YouTube, you little bitch. I don't really care. You know, you gotta stand up for yourself at some point in his life. I'm more important about things that I may someday tell you on this channel if I don't get banned before that. Alright? But anyway, I been around the state a lot, and I realized the farther I got from home, the more homesick I got and stuff like that. But I realized you have to toughen up. Folks, I cried. I did whatever. I took drugs, legal, drank, whatever. I was like, I can't go to sleep. I was not used to this. It's a big thing. People don't realize when you get out there how hard this is. It's a lot harder than you think. It's a dedication. I can talk about Hollywood and stuff. Same thing. They're out there in the freezing cold filming. Johnny Depp went like 100 times when he filmed ever his Scissorhands. In the final cut, you see him running, and he goes behind the house, and that's it. And they cut. He threw up behind that. If you watch behind the scenes of that, because the man goes, like, do it again, do it again, do it again. He's making money. They're like, you're my bitch. I didn't say bitch. I said bitch. That's right, because that's what they did to him. You know, that's why people have realized the power of geeks, baby. Oh, whatever. You want to throw up the horns, whatever. I don't know. That's what YouTube is revolutionizing. Fight the powers and stuff within reason. You have no idea the crap they have to go through. No idea. They're there for you. But so you don't have to do the Hollywood way. And all this other stuff. Sorry, I don't know what the heck fell, but whatever it is, I don't know. You know, and that's why Netflix, for example, is becoming popular. Other things on the internet, because people are tired of the other stuff. And it'll get ruined eventually, because it's just the way it is. Mankind has got to know his limitations. So, you know, I'm just out here telling you what is what, folks. That's it, you know. So, I have been thinking about a lot of things and now implementing more. It's going to be rough. I'm going to be ham on a sandwich. Dollar store with my friend. But I want to do this. I want to try so hard and see where it goes. So, he's like, are you willing to sacrifice? Yes, I am. I'll eat hardly anything. I've starved before, folks, for many days when I had the money to buy food versus paying bills. So I've been there. Should have filmed that, I guess. But that was back when I didn't do YouTube. So, you know, I realize what everybody should. Do this for fun. If you're doing it for money or anything else, you may make it anyways, but most won't. And then some for a long time. Infinity, maybe. So I'm like, go in without that. Because when you make that money, that's what people are really going to make you hate. I'm not using just like hate being on YouTube. You saw what happened to Theo Von recently. He got up to a certain level, and they tried to rip him off and say, go do this and that. Ain't paying him. And he's a pretty big person on YouTube. You remember that one. You don't know who he is? TheoVan, I think, or VON, Von, whatever. Look it up. You'll figure it out if you really care. Yeah. So, making it to the top is not my goal. Making enough is. I want to keep myself right below it. You know, I'll be attacked for that probably anyways. But I don't want to do that. That's why I want to give back and constantly spend the money. More or less break even most of the time. Sometimes low, sometimes high. You know, that's the point you got to realize. Like people go to church and think, oh, God's going to just, yeah, okay, whatever. No. This is your escape. Enjoy it until we can't. Folks, whether you believe it or not, the end is coming. The prophecy has to be fulfilled in the Bible. Bad times are coming. People are going to not even care about 666 to them. Like it's just an app. They're going to download it like no big deal on the forehead or the hand. And that's when God says, all right, you morons. And he stops that. Tell me God isn't gracious. Oh, hallelujah, I have found it. You will meet your maker. He's not Buddha or anything else. And when you die, you will know. And it's a sad day. God's going to judge you like a judge does here. Except for you, when you die in an electric chair or whatever here, worst case scenario, for example, lethal injection, they stick you with poison, you die. That happens one time. And hell is over, never ends. Oh, wait a minute. What'd you do every day? Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I don't mean to curse. I know I don't want to do that a lot, but I want you to get the point. This is what you're doing, not just to God, but to people, places, and things. Every day you sin. All day. Part of the day to all the day. And you expect God to say, oh, that's okay. You are a fucking idiot. I've slowed it down for you. And I can't wait till you burn, to say the least. My mom said that one. She said they're going to pay for it, like Howard Stern. Oh, we love Howard Stern. Okay. Then you're going to pay for it. You're never going to be happy. When you die, even if you enjoy the happiness, that's on you. I'd rather not. That's my religious rant for there. Folks, I'm going to be doing a lot of things, all right? So you realize this is the end goal. Never end. There's no end goal, all right? And I told you enough about the dating stuff. I don't know. But I'm definitely excited about something, and that's all I can tell you for now. And yes, tomorrow I will go film. And I understand people don't like long videos. That's why I said. That's why I've been thinking of studying the crap out of this. Go out there. You know, film up to an hour at most or less. Then come back with a live stream. That's what I want to do. Give you like the bullet points. Like, okay, that's great. Now you get to give me feedback, even live. Say, go over there, do this, that, within reason. I'm not going to go tell some black guy F you N-word. Yeah, okay. Let's get real. You know what I mean. But I'm going to go and I'm going to sit there and I'm going to do what you want within reason. Go film stuff. You know, because there's people that go film Disney every single weekend and then some. Maybe more than once the week. More than one day out of the week. Yeah. Nothing wrong with Disney, but anyway. So that's what I'm going to do. You know, some people want to see that shark. I'm sure when I was at the beach, ripped my leg off. No, I'm not that retarded for views. My name ain't jackass. Those people are idiots, and most of them ain't got hardly anything left. Yeah, well, you saw how that worked out, right? I'm not here to judge or do or say anything. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. You like it, you don't. You don't, move on. If not, stay here and tune in. But I try to do as much as I can within reason. I mean, think about it. If I get one leg off, it's going to be hard for me to film and stuff. Do you really want it to be that difficult and that unenjoyable for you to view if I can't sit there? Oh, pay somebody. You going to donate instead of your little $10, $20? Double? Yeah, okay. Let's get real. That's why a lot of these channels have to have loads of cash and sponsors and all this crap because of that. I want to, like I said, keep it in the middle. Keep it fair. You don't have to watch every commercial I have. You don't have to always donate super chat, stickers, or super comments that I have. Or PayPal, Patreon, buy a t-shirt, whatever. Just tune the heck in is enough. It would be nice if you do a little bit of bonus and tell your grandma about it or something. Tune in. Sign up, you know. Subscribe. That's all. So, I know y'all saw the video with the, I got one video, like 2 or 3 videos ago of a hunter. I didn't even look, I forgot. And I was like, man, that's amazing. YouTube is really trying hard to support the little YouTubers. I give them credit. They've done more than I ever could imagine. And I have to bite my tongue and say, I'm sorry, YouTube. I thought y'all didn't care. You do. But you had to be reasonable about it. Dude, they had a lot of problems, lawsuits. What's with the kiddie stuff? That's why I say, is it for kids or not? And other things. You want YouTube here or gone? I don't care who you are. No YouTube. Good luck. Joe Rogan's on Spotify. I'm sure he'll do fine. But he started on YouTube. Actually started on Streamin, then YouTube. Yeah. If there's no start or help or nothing, yeah, okay, most of y'all ain't gonna make it nowhere. Let's get real. So, but yeah, I've been thinking a lot about my filming. I want to go and like tune in live or pre-recorded to people's YouTube channels. Sorry, I'm a little tired from trying to figure this stuff out. And other stuff. You know, I constantly want to redo things as much as the first time. Sometimes I'm thinking, I went to that place. I want to go back and do it in the night versus the day. The rarest occasion would be illegal when they say, well, the park closed at 5, you can't come back. I'd like to do that, but probably all that stuff will be when I'm well established. I don't need money to get bailed out and other things if I get arrested. Why do you want to be arrested? Because, the Bible says, follow the law of the land. Well, the law of the land and other things isn't always right, folks. Remember that one, too. I'm not saying that the speed limit says 55, do 105, but I'm just tired of the law crap, period. Fuck the law. I said that to them. Come at me. I'm right here. You can figure me out where I live. I know plenty of people. What's he talking about? You're smart enough. You shouldn't need me to tell you to figure that out. I ain't calling them to help me get out of a ticket or any other crap. I'm over it. The Bible says age of lawlessness because you fucked up. I'm sorry tonight. I'm going to have a lot of curse words, but I'm really annoyed, and I promise from here on out I'm over it. But tonight I'm really pissed off about a lot of people, places, and things. And that's not why anything. It's just I'm saying I'm venting a little bit. I'm over it, man. I'm woman, But that's all right. I'm going to go film, and I'm going to enjoy life more than you think. And I know I've been to places that some people know down to very little. And then people could say you go above that with the really popular. Yeah, I'm sure I get a lot of hits and stuff with Disney, but I don't give a crap about Disney. It's fine for what it is, but it's just something I don't care about anymore. I've been to Disney so many times as a child. Over 20 times. Every year after a while, I was like, oh, God. As a child, it's great. When you become an adult, you're like, that's it. I'm bored. People say, oh, no, I love it. You need medication. You really do. I don't see how you can go to Disney. God, I'm sorry. I don't see how you can go to Disney that many times. Even Adam the Woo realized I got to go do other things. He's smarter than most people on the big level of the top tier of YouTubers and all. Got to do more than that. I commend him. He's a rare breed. This is why he has like 700,000 subscribers, not close to 800 now, and he'll reach 1 million by himself. Yeah, it didn't happen overnight, but the point is, he steadily thought and changed whatever, and he will stick around and be on YouTube, etc., longer than I bet you a lot. So I'm really honestly thinking about what can I do. If I go out and film something in nature, okay, that's great. What can I do the next time? Not even the same place to make it different. I've got a lot of ideas, and I'm going to implement them sooner than later. Yes, it costs money. I'll give you one clue. Donald Trump's going to pay a visit to the forest. Oh, I don't know what's going to happen with the stuff I do, but I'm going to enjoy doing it. At the point, you got to enjoy doing this stuff, or you better forget it. That's it. You like carbon? Hank D. Ernar. All right, hang on a minute here. Carpetbagger. You love him? If you're still here, that's great. I love him too. I just like to bust his balls. That's all. He's doing good. He took a lot of crap to get where he is. Not just, you used Adam the Woo for like a year. I think if not 2 years. People busted his balls for that. I have a weird, not probably great way on stuff like that. I know. I have to learn to curb my enthusiasm. Carpetbagger trying his arse off. And I can critique him just like anybody can critique any channel. But the reason why I said stuff to him before, he knows me. He knows enough about me. is because I want him to toughen up, just like I want people to make me toughen up. You know what I love? Constructive criticism. Even if it's wrong criticism, I'll let you go for a little while and then I'm done. Because that's more important to me. That says, hey man, you're messing up. Get out there and figure it out, you know? So I remember Tim Tracker, hadn't talked about him for a while, did a video in Florida. Actually, not too far from where I lived, ironically. Down in the sunny southeast Florida. I never thought I'd see him. Oh my God, I could have been at the beach and saw him there. That would have been weird. I love him. He's way better than his wife, and I'm going to leave it there. I don't want no argument about here. Oh, whatever. Please. Anyway, he knows what I'm talking about without me having to say much. But he filmed it. All these sharks. He filmed it with a drone, I think it was. Yeah, that's right, a drone, I'm pretty sure. Up above, and all these sharks you see. I was like, wow. I always thought, I was like, this can't be fish that's hitting me in my legs here. Gotta be something more than that. But I didn't want to think, I was like, that would scare me to go into the water, to say the least. But yeah, in Florida, year round, there is a lot of sharks and stuff. So, yeah, like Joe Rogan said, I'm not going out there in the deep blue. I used to want to do that. And I realized, man, you go out there and you're going to be like the one girl in Amazing Race with her arm ripped off. Oh, I'm still surfing. Yeah, okay. Have fun with that. You didn't win the Amazing Race, and you damn sure didn't win that much competition with one arm off. Let's get real. No offense. I mean, you know, second place is second place. I don't care about first place. I'm just caring about being happy. You can't be happy being that arrogant about stuff. Saying, well, I got arm ripped off, no big deal. Where do you ride the line? I don't know. But I know for me, I'm like, I want to give all I can. And the less that's taken away from me, the harder it is for me to get out there and do that. Is what I'm saying. You know, we've all seen the Cajun, the Great White coming. So why film that when everybody always like, the next, okay, I've seen it. And I don't want to get my arm ripped off for views. I'm sorry, I just ain't going to happen. You can get in there for me. I'll film you. How about that? You know? You get in there and get your arm ripped off for me. I'll film it for you. I'm like, what an adventure, you know? Now, let's get real. You know? I'm trying to give you as much as I can. I'm not trying to make it a blockbuster, but, you know. So, you know, I've had a lot of people say to talk to, and I've already had a couple that I asked, and they said they would film me. I said, nah. I didn't tell them, but those of you that know me already from a while back, I'm not going to do it. I just don't feel right about it. Even if I'm a famous YouTuber, I'm like, what am I going to do? I'm going to put them on there and people are going to just, you know, get all weird and stuff. So it's like, I might have them on there, but I remember, he's dead now, what was his name? The guy with the beard. The gay guy with the beard. Oh, I can't remember his name. Whoever. He went one time on his channel, I think it was, and they did an interview to make amends. That was it. Case in point. If you don't like certain people, places, things, or whatever, it's just not going to work out. I have nothing against any of these famous YouTubers. I just don't relate to them, so it would be a waste of their time and mine. You know? So. Now, am I going to be adventurous at all other than just the bland stuff? Yes. I had a video I told you not too long ago. I'm going to go back to another one's where I was out there and I was like, the trail says I'm going this way, and I was like, oh, I can't go any farther. Well, that's alright. I'm going to go out through that thing. I have to take a damn chainsaw for real. I'm not lying. So, I'm sure you all like Carpetbagger and other people. That's fine. I like to watch them until I want to hit the fast forward button. Like, you know what? This is again why I like Adam the Woo more than anybody. I might actually bring him on there. He might be the only one ever. You know why? Because he said, about a year or two ago, he goes, when there was Grim Life Reaper, whatever his name is, Grim Life, whatever. He goes, they only watched the first minute and not past it. And he's like, yeah, that was the truth. So, you think they're all making loads of cash? They're not. That's why they're pumping out videos and all this other stuff. Gotta make the money somehow, folks. It ain't just off uploading a video and hoping for people to watch commercials. Let's get real. So, you know. But yeah, if you want to give me ideas, go ahead, let me know. You know? I'm always open to suggestions. I know I ain't that good. I'm not looking for perfection. I'm looking for part of that, part for real, part for other things. Alright? That's it. So, folks, you can't always please a single person and to infinity and beyond for people. So when you like something, we're going to go with the average for that, be considered like, or above, great. Below, I'm sorry. I'll try harder for you. Can't always please everybody. You aim for the masses most of the time. Sometimes not even that. So. That's my goal. You know, people say, oh, I got a GoPro. Okay, great, you got a GoPro. And you're going to go out there and do what people expect and all this other crap? Alright, that's great. Not me. I want to go smash a GoPro and see what happens. I want to throw it up in the air. I want to throw it at the water and see what happens. That's what I'm doing. Alright? You say, that's crazy. That's wow. That's different. Yeah. Did you figure out the channel? You know? I don't want to take anything that you know about or not and make it normal, routine, whatever. I want it different. This is the whole point. You say, why don't you say wacky wild? That's the spelling out for you. Come on, man. I ain't gonna wipe your ass. You're a grown-ass man or woman. Get real. You know? Wipe your own ass, bitch. So, I just want to update you all that what I said before is finally gonna come to fruition. That's why I showed the GoPro video. That's just one among many. I'm thinking considering using the GoPro for more going out there and filming. You know what? Uh-oh, I dropped it. Uh-oh. No problem. I dropped the GoPro in the water. Big deal. Pick it back up. I know people say, well, you can get that with S21 or the Apple 12, 13, whatever. Yeah. But the GoPro's this big. The phone's this big. I'm not going to continue. I'm going to leave it at that. If you're not that smart to figure it out, I'm sorry. But that's what I'm doing. I want a little GoPro. Everything's small, condensed into this size, this crap, this big for filming. Even Adam the Woo said I'm going to go to a cell phone. Well, I'm going smaller. So I have a GoPro for everything. They're good enough now for everything. They even have, I think on the 11, now a zoom. If not, you could go like this and that and get the shots. Do you really need that much? Then you can take both. And I'm going to probably do that maybe as well. I'm going to go non-stop. My new name is Chang. Hello, Ma. Yeah, you know, whatever. I'm going to go full force on this. Alright? So, I'm just switching to the GoPro for a while. Because I got rid of the fishbowl, among other things. and go out there and videotape that, so that way if somebody spills a Coke in my face and says, F you, I don't like your channel, oh, Jesus loves you, okay, great, whatever. Move forward, you know? And on to the next thing. Other than they take a hammer maybe, you know, and break it. And I go to a water park, I go to a zoo, I go to the beach, wherever. I don't have to worry about it. This is why I did this tonight, to give you all an example explanation of what's going on. So, I'm not going to talk much longer about this. You're just going to see it. That's why I showed you GoPro. I was like, yes, I never lied about anything. I just didn't do it. I kept putting it off, but there's no putting off anymore. I've been out there enough to know, and at home and everything else. I know enough. I'm sorry. I really am. I'm going to show you all. Take that GoPro, and I'm going to do it. You know, it's probably going to be a lot more for me. And you say, that's a lot of stress. Yeah, you're right. Go out there and film the perfect view. Then I'm going to film the screwed up view. Okay. And I'm going to compare stuff. Lighting, zoom, whatever. And put it together. Just like you go screw somebody in public. You don't always get the same result, do you? Okay. So, it's not about going out and filming stuff. It's also about everything else as a whole. And that's what I want to do. And I'm done talking about it. I'm going to do it. I might even throw in some videos that you may not even make sense of. Like, oh, look, he's fixing a cell phone. Why not? You know why? I may not even do it for you to make money, but I'll save you money. I'll show you how you can order this stupid thing and fix it yourself. Better than I fix it, if you even know. Show you. Like this one black guy. I love YouTube for this, among many reasons. This is another example. Shows, what about this? What about that? What about, you know, blah, blah, blah. You break this, you fry this. And he was good about explaining stuff. I was like, I didn't see that till 10 videos later of looking at videos of the so-called perfect video. Yeah, okay. You know, some videos are meant to occasion, I guess you could say, be put into sections. If I show you how to repair a phone, I want to tell you everything about it. Like, oh, it sucked. Oh, my brain hurts. Yeah, well, now you know how it is for filming. Same thing to fix that phone. That's why they charge you the $50, $60 over the price of the phone. They're not charging you because they want to make fun of you. They need money. Now, should they charge that? No. Honestly, $30 is enough, but they charge more because they have to pay for the building and things like that. So that's why you pay more for a structure. To go out there and have somebody, you know, fix your phone. Versus somebody in the house don't have to pay for as much. That's why it's cheaper. But I say go do it yourself. And you say you're going against what you went to school for. You're right. I realize. Nothing wrong with that. You know, I've worked for big companies that made so much money. I'll give you one example. I'm going to say it. They can do whatever they want to, but they probably won't even know it. It's been so long. I work for AT&T. And I'm not going to even relate to what I did, but I'm going to relate to people in the store get paid $30,000 to $40,000 to not give a crap about you in that store. You think about that. When I show you how to repair stuff the right way and give you a full detail and everything, it may take longer, but that longer will give more value to you. Like, oh, wow, I didn't know that. Or, oh, this, oh, that. Oh, I'm glad I knew that before I burnt that out or broke that. Okay, enough said. So, this is what I want to give you my channel. Raw, uncut, unfiltered. I dropped the camera. Uh-oh. You know, I've watched some people's channels that are growing. And you guys think, so what if I fart or burp or whatever? That's being real. That's right. Hollywood creates the fake. And people are getting tired of the fake, among other things. That's why I've been trying to tell you all to figure it out. I'm giving you the real. The uncut. I'm not going to always like have a whole video of a half hour, 45 minutes of me dropping camera, obviously. But I'm like, oh, God, I dropped the camera. I got to edit that out. That's not good. No, I want you to know how hard this crap is. Somebody might come up and say, hey, mother effer, I don't like you filming here. I'll explain that one another day. You hold that in thought. Haven't had that, but something related to that. I'll just say at a movie theater with the guy and his little girl. Yeah. Oh, what? Okay. You know what? Screw it. I'll tell you. I would have held it. You only live one. Wait forever. Guy comes up to me. I was on my cell phone. I know he didn't hear me. He saw it like the manager said. We'll get to that in a minute. The light. He comes up to me. I'm on right side, far right of the theater. He's on the far left with a little girl, like 5 years old roughly. Comes over to me and says, "Hey, mother effer, get off your phone, blah, blah, blah." I said, "Oh, man," I was like, "I know I didn't talk a lot. I'm sorry. Did I caused a problem?" He goes, "You want to meet me outside?" I said, "I don't know what you're talking about, man." I said, "I know only you saw the light. I'm sorry, but no need to get that hubbub up." I was like, "Yeah, whatever." I said, I shouldn't have said this. I go, "Fine, man. If you want to be like that, I'll meet you outside, I guess." Because he said, "We'll meet you outside." Sorry, I should have said that. I said, "Fine, meet you outside." I said, "Why not now?" He goes, "Ha, ha, ha." And he flips me off. He goes walk back to his little girl and sits down to watch the movie. Little did I know the cop watching it to the right where you go out. He didn't do anything. Because sometimes, like I'm trying to teach y'all, be smart. I go out. I'm all scared like a wussy, whatever, fine. I'm not as much as a beat 'em up all the times you may think. I go in the woman's restroom. I didn't know I was in there. I go into a stall, think God, that would be in it. And because they wouldn't have locked it. Ooh, yeah. I close the door. As soon as I did, the guy goes, "Sir, are you all right?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Do you know where you're at?" I said, "Yeah." He's like, "Are you sure? Because you realize you're in the woman's restroom." I was like, I looked around and said, "Oh, I'm sorry." I came out and explained. I says, "Would you like me to follow your car?" I said, "No, because that guy will probably come out there, even with you, and get my license plate and things and cause a problem." So he's like, "All right, fine." So he followed me over to the manager that's over there at the booth. He gives me my money back after I say, "No, the same thing to the cop, I'd rather go." He says, "I'll give it to you another time. Would you like to go ahead and watch another movie?" I said, "No, I want to go home. I'll come back another time." So get the money and go. Lesson learned. Same thing is what I'm relating to is if I go out there and film, and if somebody says "F you," you just go. And I can't say exactly what, but because I don't want people to figure out my secret to how I would handle that, but you get the idea. Come back maybe later or the next day or whatever and film the rest. This is how hard it could be sometimes that you all know. You should just, if y'all haven't seen I don't remember which one it was. Adam the Woo went and filmed something for, what movie was it? National Lampoon's Vegas Vacation, I think it was, or whatever. And the guy goes, "I don't care about the movie, it sucked," and all. He's like, "I'm going to call the cops and all this stuff and everything," and follow him down the road with, I forget who was with him. Yeah. He's like, "I don't care who you are." You remember that. This is what I'm talking about, how hard it is to go out there. It's more than me just trying to go hold my breath underwater with a GoPro. Please. All right? So you get what I'm talking about. Hey, what's up? Fashion is my game. Is that your game, cuz? Yeah, no, man. I'm still trying to do this. I learned a lot from a channel I used as a guinea pig, we might as well say. I knew I was going to get banned for what I should. I remember, I don't know who it was. Some guy types, "You might want to take that video down now. It's been up long enough." He might have been the one that reported me. Yeah, I know. I went to the Adult Erotic Museum, and even though you couldn't film there, the pictures were enough for you to say, "Okay." I mean, let's face it. Two girls with, even though it's a mannequin, two mannequin girls with beads coming out of their private parts. Yeah. But that was not the point of people didn't get. I said, I don't give an F. I am on here to see what is what. Not only what YouTube will accept, but the law, what people like, etc. Dude, when I first started, before I even did any of those videos, I had 70 people with a shitty camera going, and they just tune in because of the crazy makeup I had on and stuff. Now I know you're thinking, well, you don't have makeup now. You're right, I don't have makeup now, but I'm doing something else. You try to wear that makeup in Florida. Oh, I remember people telling me that, "Man, I can't believe you go out there." Like, yeah, I know, I can't believe either. I had to go on that. Dude, I took that little rubber bowl cut thing I had on and took it off, and just sweat just poured down the thing. And it wasn't even hot then like it is now. Oh my God. I couldn't even imagine that now. I'd be dead. I'm like, "Hi everybody. I'd be gone." I'd be gone. So, but I thought about a lot of things to film. And I know how far to push the buck. You know, if you go back to Adam Wu, he went and filmed some crazy stuff, and things almost fell in. He walking on some vines for some film location, some horror movie. Didn't know it was below. He said, screw it, I'll go anyways. Now he stopped doing that. I never think, will you stop? No, I'll be 70 and still doing this. Like Donald Trump's out there saying, F it, and doing all he can. I will do the same thing. Not just time-wise, but the type of stuff. I will not stop. That's in my blood. I die happy with the camera, saying, folks, I know I'm dying. I'm seeing Jesus or God before me. I thank you all for this. I will put it live as quickly as if I can. If not, then somebody will take the recording and upload it. And I love you all. I thank you for tuning in. This is what I want to do for you all. I not only want to die for YouTube, my channel, but you get what I'm saying. I want to give back as much as I can. So, I know that video maybe didn't mean much to people of the GoPro underwater and all the stuff I did, but I wanted to see. As you can tell, that's at number 4. They're up to 11 now. Way better. But again, subscribe so I can get money from YouTube from commercials you watch and stuff. And I will buy that. And you know, not down anybody, but people saying, oh, I like this now. Okay, great. I don't need $3 a month. I'm not going to do it the traditional way, I guess you could say. I'm just going to randomly send somebody a t-shirt. And it's on you if you want to lie. I you know, if I figure it out or people tell me, I can report you to YouTube and call the law and figure out your IP and all that. But like, this guy's bothering me. I come up with some BS to make sure I keep you out of here. Maybe I'll pay a geek to figure it out. I don't care. But I do hope I don't have to worry about people trying to steal a t-shirt off me because they're just want to be stupid. But whatever. That's life, folks. You got to take that crap with a grain of salt. So I definitely want to go, like I've been saying, and film and all this stuff. And that's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm showing you. Call them crappy it is. But I'm showing you the before. And then better video. And we can talk about it afterwards. That's the whole point. That's it. So you know. So anyway, I came on here to give y'all an update, and that GoPro video was an example in the water for you to understand. This is going full force. I'm probably going to suffer more than you all will to watch my videos coming up. That's alright. That's the price you have to pay sometimes. So, I love this. I think this is the greatest thing ever. I'm a geek at heart, but not like a traditional geek. I'm a wacky, weirdest, and then some geek you could ever imagine. And I thank everybody that got involved in YouTube before they owned it, and then Google bought them out. That's fine. This is something I want to do as a hobby, and if it can become a career, great. I will not stop. I will still do it. That's why I'm going to have, probably forever, if it don't become big, a part-time job. And then I'm going to go out there and film. I'm trying to have the part-time at night. I got some stuff working. During the day I'm going to film. I want to do this, you know. I want to go and do some things that I shouldn't. You know, they have people that sneak into Disneyland and get busted. Those are real videos, by the way, folks. And Disney World. Or the scary guys, alright, come on, time for you to go. Those are not made up. Ain't nobody going to be talking that real if it's made up. I'm not going to do that. But I want to go interview people. I might go up in the hood. I might end up dead. Some black guy might shoot my face off. I don't know. But you got to take the risks. People take the risk for Christianity. I say, why not for YouTube? Take that risk. Go out there and do it, you know. I'm not going to do it all the time. I'm sure I'll get famous and all. But like German in Venice does his interviews. People are like, yeah, I know. It's all cool. The ones that don't, forget them. The ones that do, you come back. You know. And I'm going to show you on film. I'm going to donate money to these people. You say, oh, they're crazy. They're on drugs. They're buying hookers with your money. That's on them, not on me. Okay? That's on them. You know, at some point I may wash my hands clean them, but until then I'm like, all right, fine. You know what? Here's $50. Hope you have a good weekend. I learned a lot from people, not just on YouTube, but off. And I'm not going to go exploit everybody, but I've seen people just donate money and not worry. That's what I want to do. Not just donate people to my channel. Some guy on the street may be a total piece of crap. That's on him what he does with the $50. But I'm going to show you that even live sometimes. Put a little love in your heart. Because your God loves you. He already knows more than I know what's going on. Yes, I can believe in the Bible. He eventually turns your back on you. But I'll know. After enough time going to that same person, I give them $50, you know, say every couple of months or 6 months, whatever. And it's the same thing and they don't do any change or show any ambition for it. Then I'll still tell them, say, oh, Jesus loves you. They can say, F you, where's the money? I'm like, well, you know why, and we'll talk why. And if it's too bad, then we part our ways. If they accept that, okay. They want more, then I'll give them more. You know? You know, think of it this way. People have these soup kitchen stuff. They know most of the people aren't going to give a crap about God and everything. But you do it anyways. That's what I want to do. This is what I want you to see. It's more than just the money to me. You say, would you do it if YouTube made you pay rent? If I could afford it, yes. If I couldn't, then oh well. You know. I'm going to even say with Adam the Woo, I don't think he's given enough back to people. But that's on him. That's not me. I'm going to give back to people without them having to spend money all the time and all this other crap. That's what you should do. Sometimes give and not expect. And if you don't get back, still be happy. I understand why people can't get that. You know? So, I have a lot of ideas that'll be coming to fruition very soon. Trust me. It's not just equipment, who I talk to, where I go, whatever. I'm just going to constantly mix it up. You know? It may be crazy in a way like, man, he's going over there doing this and that. Why is he doing that? You know, it doesn't matter, whatever. Maybe it don't matter, but it matters to me. Just the stress to find out what it's like. Okay, I screwed up. Okay, I spent a lot of money, didn't get any views on it, maybe, whatever. I'm having fun figuring it out. This is the most excitement I think I'll ever have in my life, honestly, is doing this type of stuff. I don't think it gets any better than that, for me anyhow. I never thought I'd get into this, but I was like, dude, you're a geek, you're a nerd, you're other things. So why not embrace it? And forget those that want to beat you down. That's the way I look at it. Okay, I think an hour is enough. I've gotten better at preloading before and after things. I was going to do other stuff, but I was like, nah, I don't want to bore people to death. Everybody's seen somebody do karaoke and everything. But we will play some special games in the future that I paid for. I'm going to give you more engagement than just like people watch me play a video game. No, I'm going to have you help me play the game. If I feel those are not good, then we'll just go to stuff where it's more engagement, where you can actually play like You Don't Know Jack is what I'm going to use, where you can sit there and on your cell phone, tablet, etc., play the game as you see me together, and everybody's playing the game. Some are 2-player, 3-player, 4-player, 6 and 8, whatever. We'll rotate people. Don't worry. Going to have interviews where I'm going to have people call and stuff. A lot of things. You know, I know it's going to be a lot of work. At some point, I may have to hire people. I don't know, pay them whatever. You know, to do stuff. But I'll give credit to them, and I will give them money. If they want to go around telling me how much I gave them and exploit me, then fine. That's fine. Oh, you only gave me $50. I should have got $100. I'm sorry about that, but I'm giving you what I feel is right. If you don't like it, then you don't. Then you can quit at any time or never start. Tough, isn't it? Real world's very tough, folks. People say Donald Trump don't know how to dig a ditch. He never done. You're right, but he's trying to connect with people. He's not going to be the perfect guy. Neither am I. Nobody is. Do I like Donald Trump? No. Not personally. Professionally, yes. Because he's entertaining. Oh, you thought I was going to say because he's helping the United States? Please, you love Trump? That's great. He can only go so far. He realizes money doesn't mean nothing, like Titanic. They're like, yeah, okay, that's great. This is how it works. Money doesn't get bills passed and things. Yeah. But anyways, not gonna be up that man. He's got enough problems. But I do appreciate everything that everybody has done for me, and commenting, watching, whatever, you know. It means a lot to me, more than you can ever imagine. So if you think I'm just full of crap, that's great, but it's not. It's time to get it done. And that's my goal. So with that said, I hope y'all have a good weekend. I'm going to leave you a couple songs. And I'm going to be sweating like I never did before. But, oh, I finally am glad I pushed myself to this point to do it. It's going to be tough. I'm going to be probably broke for a long time. But I don't care. The carpetbagger says he's broke for 2 years. I'm like, I want that so bad I can taste it. So beat me up. Tell me whatever. I don't. It doesn't matter. I do matter. It does matter. It matters to me a lot. That you sit there and beat me up, constantly keep me on this path, keep me straight. All right, so I can sit there and be what I need to be for you all as much as I can. Listen to everything, do everything I can within reason, etc. Let's enjoy this adventure together, folks, because I'm really excited about stuff I don't even know. I want to cry. It's so awesome. I'm going to go out there and just try so much. Dude, let me show you. I don't even use this anymore, but I'm occasionally going to use it. Why? Because I earned it. I might give that away as a present someday. Mr. Adventure's original equipment. You know, because I'll explain another time, not to bore you right now, on how much it did not work for me. Carpetbagger, I'm using him for example tonight. On the flip side, I'm being nice now. Said gimbal this, gimbal that, and he got rid of it. You just get a tripod and that's it. Some people have the camera and stuff. Same thing, tripod. Keep it basic sometimes is better than getting too crazy. But you know me, I had to occasionally spend money, go crazy, whatever. So expect a lot of craziness, I guess, happening in the future, to say the least. Oh, saw you on. Just wanted to say hi. Glad you're doing your channel. We used to talk about you doing this. Oh, we did? Where do I know you from, fashion? You remember me from, folks, Long Duck Dong. Look it up. You know, some girl when I was at a beach said, I got to take a picture of this shit. She said, I'm putting you on Facebook. So probably the black lipstick, the gold teeth, and the red face, and everything else is out there somewhere. So if you look hard enough, you'll probably find it. I might bring back that old friend some days just for the fun of it, but not all the time. You know. Yeah, man. Oh, I'm glad I am too. You know, I realized that the name is crazy. The makeup and stuff. It was just too hard. If I was established in Hollywood, something would be different. But like, I realized, yeah, you could have went far with it, but I don't want to be Hollywood. Felicia? Oh my God! It's you! How you been, girl? Oh, I can't quit now. I've been wondering what you've been up to. You still married? You still got the kid or kids, whatever? I don't know. Girl, I've been thinking about it. Like, what happened to her? I hope she's happy. Ah. Don't run off. Don't be shy. I won't tell them too much. Not like we did anything that special. No, we did. But alright, if you want to run, it's all good. I'm surprised you still tune in. You are? Oh, that's good. How many kids you got now? 1 little, 2 little, 3 little kids, 4 little, 5. You know, I learned a lot since the last time I talked to you. Oh yeah, I've been through some crazy stuff. Never really revealed it. No one knows what girl I've dated. But I've already talked about a girl not too long ago, and I'm pretty much done with that, and I'm on to another one, I feel. But until it's time, if ever, I'm not going to reveal. I don't feel anybody should be on YouTube unless they want to be. I don't like to force people on it. So I'm like, you know, I respect it. Yeah, I'm more nicer than people think, especially when it comes to feeling. Like, do you really want to be on there? Audio, video, both? Okay. If you don't, then okay. Who's holding the camera? None of your business. You know? More on the way. Oh, Lord. Oh, girl. Well, that's good. I hope you're happy, because you were and always will be in my eyes a sweetheart. I hope you're enjoying life. I don't know what you do up there. You seem like a laid back girl, so I guess Comic Con is not, or no, Dragon Con not your thing. Y'all had a hurricane come through you all there, I think, recently. I don't know. What's been going on there? Fill me in. Oh, for Halloween. Well, that'll be interesting. You get to take the little one out trick-or-treating and see all the crazy white folks. No, I'm just kidding. Everybody's crazy. Well, that's cool. You know, I'm glad you found me. And I'm glad you're doing good. But, oh, what? Texas? What made you move there? That's way over there. Man, just when I thought the stream sucked, along comes a bonus. You, and I mean that. Thank you. It's not like I never had nobody on my stream. I've had one guy who's been watching me for a while, and we talked the whole damn stream. I know in the beginning people are leery of saying stuff. I'm like, yeah, well, you'd be leery when you had a girl and a guy on my previous channel arguing. I had to ban them. And I know I could have a lot of females that wanted to subscribe, but, yep. Like I said, live and learn. I learned a lot on that channel. A lot. You got to know when to shut stuff down. I had tons of girls saying, yeah, I tuned in, but I didn't say anything. Now, being nice more than you think I could be. I was like, I get it. You didn't want to tune in because you saw that drama happening. You know. Sometimes you got to be tougher than you want to be, you know. So, I wish I was tough on that. But it wouldn't matter because I don't have that channel anymore. But I could have emailed anybody. But I told people and I said I want to restart. And I could have said, hey, everybody, you know, it's something, come over here. I really didn't. I wanted to start fresh. I didn't really want to remember a testing channel, you know? So. Oh, yeah, the heat's tremendous. Yeah, Texas is probably just as bad as Florida for the dry heat, more or less, than the humidity. But, you know. But, yeah, this girl was from Canada, guys in USA, and they were like two lover quarrels, like, and no one said anything. I realized sometimes people don't want to talk. I was like, man, you should have took reins on that. And everybody said afterwards, oh, yeah, that was crazy. I was like, well, why didn't y'all bat me up? People are afraid. So you guys sometimes do it yourself. I warned them. I had to eventually ban them because they would not stop arguing with each other. I was like, dude, what's up with this? And I let it go too far. That's what I realized. BSing like I have before in the past, not getting out is one thing. Letting people do whatever they want on your channel is another, etc. You got to handle your business. You know? And I did, and I paid for it. But I'm glad like that channel was never meant to be taken serious. You know? I'm eventually going to go out of Florida here soon, but it costs money, and I know that. And I see people talking about, oh, this and oh, that. That's why I watch a lot of YouTube channels. Not just make mistakes, but realize, how hard is this? What should I do? Maybe this way, that way. You'll learn. If you don't study, then how are you going to know anything? I don't want to go out there and figure everything out the hard way. Please. So, you know. You still doing your YouTube channel, by the way? If you want, drop a link now. This will be replayed anyways. I don't edit anything out. So people can tune into you. I don't have a problem with that. I'm not that damn cold. You can drop in here. I don't know if you get any hits, but who cares? You know. But that's why I have these live streams more now than ever. I'm like, beat me up. What did I miss? Besides people commenting. I know the camera's got to be here, not here. I get that. You can't have too long of videos. You got to get the sun out as much as you can and other lighting. You got to get to the bullet points of areas. Don't be reading and talking too much. I get it. You did? Drive through Safari, huh? Well, if you got the video link, put it there. I'll check it out. I don't have a problem with that. I know I went to Lion Country Safari. That's ironic. That's going to be my video upload tomorrow. How weird is that? That's an awesome place. Worth the money. Very rare place to go to where you can go and live animals are everywhere. Except for the lions. I get it. They had like 3 instances where the guy's feeding the meat out of the truck and being stupid, not paying attention, and the lion ate him and killed him, more or less. And then they put him now in this like 200,000 watt enclosure. And I'm like, that's boring. You can't really experience the lions. But, you know. Oh, there you go. I was talking about that, building and repairing stuff. There you go. There's a thing for that. Yep. I mean, I remember people's windows be down. They couldn't get it up, so the guy had to roll over by them when they told him, hey. So the lion wouldn't jump in their car. He'd have to roll through the park to get him out of it real quick. Beep, 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 beep. Get out of the way. And they'd roll through, and the people would have to go to an area where they could go to get away so that the lion wouldn't come in their car. But I'm like, that's the whole experience. You know? Oh. If you want to see attacks, go on a guy called Carpetbagger. The Carpetbagger. I should type him down there, but I ain't going to give him that much credit. He's been attacked by... That's what I'm talking about, watching other people's channels and learning. Yeah. Because, you know, the weather's been really crappy down here, too, of late. And I had a perfect stream just to prove to people. I was like, I told you the stream could be perfect. It's not all about this, that, and the other. It depends. And with the way the weather's been, I'm like, I'm sorry, but, you know, that makes it even worse for me to live stream the perfect stuff. But people don't want to hear that. I'm like, okay, whatever. You know. But, yeah, I thought about doing crazy, zany stuff to an extent. Ostrich would be fine. Gator, you might not see me anymore. You know, and I have to admit, I've been out there alone, and you're not supposed to, many a times in a place full of where could be plenty of wildlife anytime. Huh. Even signs say gators warning. I'm always like, can't tell, but I'm like, looking around like nowhere. And then it's going to be all over for me. I have that feeling, you know, it's like, ah. Yeah, that's cool. But trust me, I've been out there thinking, oh my God, how come I haven't been eaten yet? I'm just like waiting for it. So you don't see it on film really that much, but I'm like pick up a long, like 6 foot long. I'm like, I'll jab that mother effer and run. I'm out of here. I'm throwing the camera. I ain't trying to get eaten for We'll get eaten for subscriptions. No. Don't think so. You got to be careful. Because a lot of these places, there's nobody in it when I film. Because I like film during the week when people are working. And the park ranger, that son of a bitch ain't coming out there, only on the weekends. Like a Saturday and Sunday, I'm like, man, there ain't nobody out. I could be out here farming moonshine and they wouldn't even know. Ridiculous. Oh yeah, I've seen people feeding animals in cars. Yeah. Dude, I went with a family one time. I didn't have it on video. It was a long time when I was younger. Speaking of the ostrich, go bang, 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 bang on the window. And finally we left. I was like, that sucker's going to break the window. I was like, let's get out of here. Then another time I went with a girl as a friend, to be fair about it, because I might be dating someone. We'll leave it at that. Yeah. Anyway, I go, hang on a minute. He's like, you sure? It's lightly raining. I was like, yeah, I got to go out. I don't give a crap. I got a car, and the ostrich like only 6 feet away. I'm like, this will be great. Put this on 10 o'clock news. Man gets his penis ripped off by ostrich while he's trying to pee. I had to pee so bad that I don't give a crap. So I'm out there peeing. In the same video you'll see tomorrow. Not in the video, but the same part. I was like, oh, I can only expect the unexpected. I know something's going to happen. Thank you, God, nothing did, though. God, I wish I would have filmed that. I was like, me? Blur out my penis? Ostrich. What could go wrong? Nothing. Of course not. This is what I'm talking about. I'm trying to get more of those moments too. I'm going back to a place where it's thick and it says, oh, you could go to the intercoastal. Bullshit. You're like about from here to about a quarter mile before you get to get intercoastal, and they ain't cleaned out the trail a long time. Talk about non-promoting. I'm like, well, I might have to really go through it with the chainsaw, or at least some heavy duty. God help me. Boots, snake be above. Who knows? But I am going to do that soon. And I might actually piss and shit myself for that video. I'll show you the after effect. No one probably wants to see that, but that'll be bonus footage. People have no clue. You see what you see. You don't see what I don't tell you always. Or other people don't tell you. You just hear people calling you saying hi. That same person might have punched you in the face and you edited it out and they don't know on the video. I ain't had that. But I know people have had stuff like that. Even famous people. Oh, the life of a YouTuber. But yeah, if you ever make it down to South Florida, West Palm, well, actually it's out, where the hell is it? I even forgot where I went. Been so many places. You go out west, Loxahatchee area. You can look it up. Lion Country Safari. You will not regret going to that place. If you want to see nature up close to you, you can see all the animals. They have a rhino that you'll see in my video tomorrow. He crosses the street. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, you can go. He's like looking at it because I asked later and I was like, yeah, I thought it was smart. The girl says, yeah, the rhino's been known to go along people and bang on their car. Like, they ain't banging on my car. I'll let you go. So you gotta be careful when you go there, but it's fun. It's raw. About as best you're gonna get for nature. More than just Florida animals, like all, types. Plus they have other stuff, Yes, camp. That's exactly what I've been thinking about doing. Camping out and showing that. You're right. Yes. Oh, yeah. You went to Miami? What'd you see in Miami? I'm glad I did the Vizcaya video I had uploaded last night. People are like, what? I was like, that's right near downtown Miami and South Beach. People don't realize, not even that, there's free parks to go to. Nature parks, big ones, right near the city. Dude, I don't know about other states, but Florida likes to put it all together, baby. I filmed a video not too long ago right outside of Disney World. Big nature park right around the corner. But people don't know. Like, well, not everything's going to be always shown or a big name, whatever. You got to go do your research, But yeah, I've been thinking about doing that. I've been dreaming. I was like, man, I'm going to go out there and do a cookout. Show people. Like John Dickinson State Park is a big park not too far from me. I want to go film that. It was a big 10-mile long by 10-mile wide park. And cook out and show. I did a video on that. I uploaded recently, but I said I'm going to come back. That's the other part I want to do. Go down the river and without revealing too much. Show that where you pay for it.